What is up, everybody? Happy 4th of July. What's going on? It's another scorcher here. It is 99, feels like 107. Plus, we got thunderstorms tonight. Oh, beautiful. Yes, sir, thunderstorms. At least it's going to cool off next week. But it's supposed to rain tomorrow, too. Really? What are you doing to me? We'll see what tomorrow brings. I'm not worried about it today. Oh, yeah, that's what I wanted to do. Let me go to that. Maybe people will come. Maybe not. But that's all right. We'll see. Uh, da, 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 da. See, can I bring it bigger? Shoot. Yeah, I guess so. That'll work. Yeah, that'll work. Can I scroll through the next one? We gotta open that too. Open that. That. Yeah, yeah, that'll work. Oh man. What's up, Jimmy? Happy 4th to you. How's it going? What is up? What is up, Jimmy? The printing light is off. It means I am not printing. I think my cord is getting bad. I think the cord is getting bad. These damn charging cords, they don't last long. They don't last long at all. Hey, Nathan DeLay. What's up? How are you? I'm doing okay, Jimmy. Nathan, did you get to see the big boy the other day? Oh, what's up, Eddie? That's how it all started, Eddie. That's how it all started on that Christmas night. Or it must have been Christmas morning, maybe. Or the day after. Something like that. I often wonder what our forefathers would think of our country today. I often wonder. Yeah, it's a hot one out there, Eddie. I wish I could see it, but I couldn't. I forgot the reason, but I was either work or something like that. And my grandparents want to see it, but they're hesitating, which I can see why. Disappointed, I imagine. You think you would be? Hmm. Yeah, he probably would be. They would throw up in their mouths. Hmm. What do you think would disgust them the most? What would disgust them the most? I think I got a piece of paint on my eyelash. Is that my thing? What would disgust them the most? I don't know. No barbecues, Eddie, or did you already go to one, or are you going to one later? The blatant disregard and disrespect for those that shed their blood for our freedom. Yeah. Yeah, that's one. Anything else? Jerry, are you going to have a barbecue on the 4th of July or some feast? Nathan, it is the 4th of July, and no. No. Are you? I'm here, Nathan. How can I have a feast? I'm right here. No, nothing for me, Nathan. That's a percentage of people who want government to rule their lives. Hmm. I wonder how it was back in his time. Wonder what it was like back then. Did uh, did England rule their lives? Sort of, kind of, right? But they didn't really give him anything, did they? I don't know. Sorry, I just met my parents only with hot dogs. Um, you had hot dogs, Nathan? I might go up to Deep Creek, Maryland tonight. Big fireworks show. How far is that? Deep Creek, Maryland. Sounds pretty far. Don't pass out, Eddie. You see, over 100 people had heat exhaustion from seeing Big Boy yesterday or the day before. Can't remember if it was Thursday or Friday. Over 100 people uh, over here in Pennsylvania. That's what you get for sitting out in the sun, stupid bastards. Escaping English rule was part of the founding of America. Yeah, but did I understand that, Jimmy? But like, did the English did they, as you said, what did you say? The percentage of people want government to rule their lives. Did a lot of people back then want England to rule their lives? I guess some people did, right? Because you did have people that were opposed, right? So some people, you always did, I guess. People always want somebody to direct them, Jimmy. You're not coming back. Who you kidding? Deep Creek Lake? I don't feel like looking up Deep Creek Lake. But Maryland's got to be further than you, further than an hour and 15 minutes from you. From Maryland? I don't know. I don't know, Jimmy. What are you going to have tonight? You going to have some hamburgers? Or are you going to have some Chinese food tonight? You know, those Chinese, they work on 4th of July. What's the deal? Did you work today, Nathan? Or did you have off? Oh boy, I guess Nathan, I haven't I haven't talked to you since you went on your 2102 ride. How was your 2102 ride? Tell us all about it. I don't believe so. Taxation without representation was the start, and independence. No, luckily I'm free all day. I worked yesterday for one of my jobs. Well, the day's almost over though, Nathan. Hello, stormy skies. No food plans per se. So what are you going to have for dinner? Or you don't know, Jimmy? Cheerios? What's going on with the stormy skies, people? Digger has no electricity. Or no, he's got electricity. He's got no internet. Digger has no internet. And he won't have it until Monday. He can use his phone though. But, yeah. Do you believe it? They're going to make him wait till Monday. You think they would come out and fix it? I was up at 4:30 this morning. It's not like it's free. He pays for it, so I don't understand why they don't come out and fix it right away. Probably leftovers, most likely. So what's left over, Jimmy? You had a salad and brats. Were your brats cooked on the grill? What kind of salad did you have? What was in it? Man, I still got no signs of flowers on my tomato plants. Well, one tomato plant, no flowers. I don't know, man. I don't know if this thing's gonna flower or not. I think it's gonna screw me over. I got pickles. I saw a pickle. It's about that big. I think it's gonna screw me over. Not gonna get no tomatoes. Sure, there's a new Reading and Northern locomotive. Yeah, I saw it, Nathan. Did you see it? Vegetable soup, half a bowl of oatmeal, and nothing too exciting. That's all you got in the refrigerator for leftovers? Hey, you better call Chinese takeout or something. Somebody deliver? Lettuce from the garden, tomatoes, radishes, hard boiled eggs, cheese, pea pods, and croutons. Were your tomatoes from the garden? I saw it at the paint shop before it was finished, but it was a different distance, but I never saw it finished. I think there's video of it out there, Nathan. I think somebody has video. Maybe Ian has video of it. I think. Can't remember. I see so many videos lately. Everybody's chasing Big Boy. I had a patriotic yogurt earlier, strawberries, blueberries, and a vanilla yogurt. Oh, that's nice. Was it good? Oh, and some shredded carrots. No tomatoes from the garden yet. You got blooms? Son of a gun. You got blooms? Damn. I know I'm going to get screwed on this bloom thing here. First time I grow tomatoes, and I'm not going to get any. Oh well. C'est la vie. My ochre is doing good. Boy, that ochre, man, that must be a hardy plant. It must like the hot weather. Because I'll tell you, my rutabagas, Jesus, man, they look like they're dead. I watered them today, but they're wilting bad, man. I don't think there's enough water to get them to perk up. It's too hot, I guess. It's just too hot. Wish I had a shade cloth or something for them. To think the sun is just like doing a number on them. Say la vie. But they are making, there are roots in the ground. I see rutabagas popping up. I gotta see. I think I gotta check my tag and see when I planted them. It was May, June, July, August. It's 90 days to maturity. So I guess I gotta wait till friggin' August to pick these things. Maybe I'll pick them sooner, but they're smaller. I don't know. Yeah, I would like to have some fresh tomatoes. Eddie, do you have any tomatoes on your plants yet? My tomatoes got a late start. I won't have any till August. I don't know of anyone getting tomatoes this early in summer. The farmers do. To be honest, I knew it was going to happen. Hell no. Hell no. So, Eddie, those fireworks are in the state of Maryland, or this lake is just called Deep Creek. Maybe you could go crazy glue some store bought tomatoes onto your plants, Eddie, and make it like you have tomatoes. Crazy glue 'em. It's in Maryland. It's a beautiful lake. And Maryland is only an hour and 30 minutes from you? Wow. Hmm. Well, Eddie, aren't all lakes beautiful? I thought this would interest you. I found out from a Thomas fan that they're going to have an event at Strasbourg this month. Yeah, I don't care about Thomas. Since the 40s, well, how come you're not vacationing there this weekend, Eddie? I'm sure there's some nice lakes by you in Pennsylvania. I hear Lake whatchamacallit is nice. How's your weather, Jenny? Hmm, that's why they call it Deep Creek, Eddie. You go fishing there. You gonna sleep out under stars tonight there, Eddie? While you're there? Clouds and rain. 75. Wow, 75. That's lovely, 75. I'd even take the rain. Yep, it's 107 here with the heat index. Supposed to have thunderstorms tonight. We'll see. I'm riding up with my brother, not staying. Your brother. How many brothers do you have? Just one? Sorry, Digger. Digger. Digger's not here. What's up, Blue 87? I think it's 93 outside now. And it's 97 here. 107. 99, 107 with the heat index. We had the heat this past week. Hello. My oldest brother, Eric. I had two brothers. Well, who's the brother that you worked for or used to work for? What's his name? Tom? How's your back doing, Blue 87? Did you are you pumping it up with um, Lubricin? Stormy Sky, how's your day? That's Nathan DeLay wants to know. I don't want to know. It's going good here, Nathan. That's what Stormy says to you, Nathan. Your middle brother, Steve. Okay. You do see it? Oh, I know you see it, Nathan. I'm just saving you from reading it. Trying to help you out. So you can just sit back. Blue 87 says hello to you, too. Don't be sorry, Nathan. Yeah, don't know about Luberson. Don't see much, but my knees may be a little less achy. How long you been taking it? It's got to be like 2 weeks at least. Did you do the dosing at the beginning? You take a tablespoon? Give it some time. I mean, here's the thing. I dosed, like when I did my dosing, I did a tablespoon, but after that, I kept doing a tablespoon because I didn't read it right. But I float back and forth between a tablespoon a day and 1 to 2 teaspoons. Since you recommend it, yes, did the dosing, back feels better, maybe 65. Well, I mean, that's the thing. It's not going to be. So here's my question to you. Continue doing it, right? This is my question after you get done doing it. Would you buy it again? That's it. Um, for me, it's a yes because I do notice it's not 100%. Like you're not going to be like like you were at 20, but for me, in my instance, it allows me to do things longer that I couldn't do before, and that would be like standing. Either working in the kitchen, working at the modeling desk, doing something outside, working, like where my back doesn't like crank on me really, but it still bothers me. but this is not as much, and I'm able to tolerate the little bit of pain I get from it. It's not 100%. Yeah, I'm probably like you, probably 65%. Maybe some days I could be you know, 40%. Like no problem. Yeah, I'm not sure if I'll buy it again, to be honest. Well, I mean, it's not 14.99, but for $37 a month, is it worth the relief that you're getting? And you need to finish the bottle and then decide. But kind of like decide when you're like, because it'll take probably a week to get. So it's up to you. But I mean, give it some time. Maybe, I don't know how much you're taking, um, but I don't know. Maybe take a little more. If you're taking 1 teaspoon, take two. If you're taking 2 teaspoons, take a tablespoon. Oh, that Jenny, she's a spoiler. Now, if it was $100 a bottle, I don't know. I guess it depends on what kind of relief you're getting. If it was $100 a bottle, would I keep buying it? Hmm, I don't know, but I feel this way. It's 37.97 or something. Uh, what's $37? It's not much. It's got to be better than taking Advil or oxycodone. Nah, I didn't go to Philly. I could care less about that engine. What's up, Nancy? Happy Independence Day. If I remember right, I think Jerry sent the other live stream that he wasn't interested in the big boy. Yeah, not interested. Could care less about it. Yeah, could care less. Oh, the nut bags were out the last couple days here. I'm sure it's crazy down there at the Navy Yard now. Too many people. I hate people, so why do I want to go see it? Nancy, how hot is it? Haven't seen you in a while, Blue. How you been? That's what Nancy wants to know. I'm glad it got the people everywhere that it did, though. Might make railroads do similar things. I don't think so. The railroad doesn't care about people. People are a nuisance. I'm sure they're probably regretting everything to take this decision. It's a no wonder I haven't heard any. It's no wonder they haven't hit anybody. the way people are standing on the tracks. And there was some jackass on YouTube. He videoed this guy up in Reading. The guy was laying down on the tracks before Big Boy came. I'm thinking, like, all it takes is just falling, right? I mean, the train's going slow enough, but I don't know if that thing's going to stop, like, still be able to stop within a, you know, I don't know. I don't know what its stopping capacity would be at like 10 miles an hour. But yeah, yeah, I cannot believe that no one's gotten hit. Maybe, maybe they have and nobody said anything. I don't know. But I mean, yesterday or Thursday, I mean, they were dropping over in Berks County. Uh, they said like 100 people had heat exhaustion. Rick's Trains, what's up? Happy 4th of July. I'll be over tonight, Blue. We need rain in Connecticut. It'll be over tonight. I know a dog got hit and killed in Indiana. Oh, I heard that they were saying don't bring your pets out to see the train. So that's why. Well, so what the dog do? Run out in front of the train? That's a shame. Yeah, because I do remember them saying don't bring your dogs out. They had a whole list of things. Stay 25 feet away from the train. Don't stand on the tracks and all the other normal things that you know you would do or shouldn't do. Uh, so a dog got hit and killed. Yeah, it just sucks. Why on earth would you bring a dog to see the big boy? Well, people were out with their dogs, walking them, and who knows, Nancy? Why on earth people do anything with their dogs? I don't know. Waycross Trains, what's up? Happy 4th. You just reached 1,000 subscribers. Nice, Waycross Trains. Has anything changed? Has anything changed for you? Are you making money yet? What's going on? You're 1,000 subscribers. You wouldn't want to go to the firebox anyway, even though it's hot because the only thing works is in. Hopefully, it was a quick for the dog. Yeah, hopefully. You're right next to it with the other trains riding with it. Yeah, it's like 100. They said it's like 120 in the cab of the big boy. But when you sign up for the big boy crew, this is what happens. I don't know how that dude does it. Travels the whole country. I don't know. I bet it's a dry heat. Yeah, probably. It's like being in the oven. So I wonder about the other drivers who drove the big boy steam trains because of the same reason. Well, Nathan, there weren't that many of them, but that's every steam engine's like that, Nathan. It's hot in there. It's even hotter in the summertime. What, there was only 12 big boys made or something like that? Did you see the guy in Nebraska that was trying to get up in the big boy and slipped and fell? Yeah, a big fat dude trying to climb up there. I was trying to debate. I was like debating if that was real or AI. Is that where it happened? A big fat guy trying to climb up. Big boy is all oil injected now. Yeah, no fireman shoveling coal. It's still hot as shit in there, Eddie. There's still a fireman. I have to go to the store tomorrow. I haven't left my house since Wednesday. Wednesday? How come? Because it's too hot? God forbid you got to go to the store tomorrow. Waiting for power to come back on. We got hit by a storm last night. Trees down everywhere. What's the weather? Temperature? Is it hot, Rick? And you got no air conditioning? Yeah, Nancy's a hermit. The heat wave started Wednesday and ends tonight. Oh, so it'll be okay to go out tomorrow. Nancy, your car's got air conditioning. It's not like you're going to be outside for a long time. You go outside, get in your car, start it up, turn your air conditioner on, and boom, it's cold. You could go rail fan in, sit in your car in your air conditioner. You go to the store, it's air conditioned in your car. You step outside, you go inside the store, it's air conditioned in the store. It's not like you're going to be out there for hours upon hours working. He was a reporter in Nebraska that loved trains. He fractured his spine. That's a shame, man. Yeah, man, that's no. I don't know why they let him climb up there. Like my fat ass, I know I'm not climbing up there. But they said, "Yeah, come on up." So, like, I ain't climbing up there. You got to know your limitations. That's a shame, man. That's a real shame. I feel sorry for him. Can't leave Buddy home in a crate. It's too hot. Again, your car's got air conditioning. Buddy will be fine in your car. And I can't take him in the truck. Why can't you take him in the truck? What's the matter with the truck? No air. It's about 95. Jesus, Rick. You better go sleep at your mom's or something, or go somewhere where there's air conditioning. Uh, who is documenting it for the paper? Yeah, it's a shame. I can't leave him the truck while I go shopping. Well, people do. They leave their truck running, leave the air conditioner on, and go inside and come back outside. It's not like you're going in there for 10 hours. You're just going in there for 30 minutes or something. You leave your air conditioner on, leave your truck running. You can lock your car, can't you? Bring your set of spare keys with you. Jeez, Nancy. Come on. It's very muggy. Yeah, it's, you know, you should go to the hotel, Rick, and stay somewhere. Can't you go to your mom's? Does she have electricity? Not good for the Nancy. It's not like you're going to leave your engine running for 30 hours. Okay, Nancy, just stay home. You're better off just staying home. I'm done. We're in the truck with air. So you're sitting in your truck right now, Rick? That's cool. Are you driving around? At least you could go for a ride. Man, do you have an idea when you're going to get your electricity back? Nancy, like, I understand you don't like air conditioning, okay? It's like, what can I compare it to? Um, it's like when you're cold and you take a warm shower, it feels good, right? Or when you're hot and you take a cold shower, it feels good once you're in there. It's kind of like that, Nancy. It'll feel good. It doesn't mean that you need to have it all the time. It's okay to feel good every once in a while. We might go to Mother's. Well, I don't understand why you're saying might. You should be saying we're going to Mother's, Rick, not might be going to Mother's. What's up, Cosmin? Shrimp Tank Man. I know you don't like it. You don't have to like it. It'll make you feel better, Nancy. It's like medicine. Remember, the doctor said it doesn't taste good, but it'll help you feel better. It's the same way, Nancy. You don't have to like it, but it'll help you feel better. But if you want to feel miserable and continue sweating and carry on, she is stubborn as a mule, Eddie. I swear. She'd rather just sit there in a pool of sweat than feel just a little bit of cool comfort. It will hurt your bones and your sinuses. I don't understand how it hurts your sinuses, but if that's what you believe, that's okay. How's it going to hurt your bones? Doesn't hurt my bones. My bones ain't much older than your bones, or your bones aren't much older than mine. She is stubborn, Eddie. Just sit there and sweat, Nancy, and shut up. I don't understand these people driving around in their cars, brand new cars, with the windows open, and it's like 110 out. Well, don't you like air? Don't you want air conditioner on? You want to sit there and sweat? I don't understand these people. Crank the AC, but build a fire in the. Yeah, that's what she does. She does that stuff, Eddie. She'll sit in the fan and then she'll go down and start a fire. Eddie, you just can't. You can't fix this, Eddie. You can't fix this. Best part of my day is driving home on 295 with the AC on. Does your piece of heavy machinery not have air conditioning, Blue 87? I like to drive with the windows open sometimes. I do too when it's like 42 out, not when it's 102 out. I would wonder air conditioning more than the outside air. I don't know, Nathan. Nathan, do you have air conditioning in your apartment? Yeah, but Eddie, I'm sure you're not driving around with your window open when it's 110 now. It stops working at about 85, and then the cab heats up like I'm re entering Earth's atmosphere. Yeah, that sucks, man. Tell them to fix it. You shouldn't have to work in those conditions. Call your, what do you call those dudes? Your shop foreman or whatever, your union rep. You shouldn't have to work in those conditions, Blue 87. That's like inhumane. What are you working right now? What are you driving? What are you operating? What are you operating? Cosmonaut feels. Yeah, now you feel just like a comrade. Comrade Blue. That's your name. It's just not an efficient system. Engine is right next to me, and the interior metal is like 150. Nah. Have you ever been in any heavy equipment that had decent air conditioning? What do you operate? What's right next to you? That I don't know. What do you operate? There are some extra shirts in my apartment, like my roommate's room, and only in the living room, but I'm using one in my room right now. Oh, that's good. All the metal definitely cooks in the sun. Yeah, they aren't permanent. Yeah, it's okay. At least it keeps you cool, Nathan. A lot of equipment has great AC. I'm running an all-terrain forklift. Wow. Yeah, yeah. Maybe you could bring dry ice with you. Put some dry ice in the cab. Yeah, I gotcha. Yeah, they probably don't have great air conditioning. It's probably an old piece of equipment too. Is it old and blue? I don't think I've probably seen one of these things. LUI. Oh, it's a low, low all-terrain handler. Yeah, okay. Yeah, we rented something like that at the farm a bunch of years back. It was winter time. They're pretty cool. What are you doing? What do you use that for on your job site? What are you doing? Tell them you want to operate like the bulldozer or something. Something better. 2.5 hours till rain. Yeah, it's supposed to rain here around 9:30. I was going to say I hope you don't lose electricity, Nancy, but it really doesn't matter for you. Hey, you like that idea, Nathan? Sit on a big block of dry ice. Maybe you could put dry ice in your pockets, Blue. Stabbing pipe, unloading trucks, setting up welders with big bore pipe. Oh, okay. You hope you don't lose electricity. Well, what's the big deal if you do? You don't have a air conditioning. Ahoy, Digger. Where you been? Digger's on his phone. He can't tag everybody. He has no internet. His internet's broke. Well pump, no water. Yeah, that's a little inconvenience, but you got bottled water. Maybe you should fill some pots up with water, Nancy, just in case. Never ran too many JCP backhoes. God bless America. I'm not worried. I'm not worried either, Nancy. 410D. Sooner. 410D. I'll tell you, the coolest piece of this equipment that I got to run was, I think it's a case front end loader, like 910. Big piece of equipment. I think it had like a 2.5 yard bucket. We used that at the farm one year doing a bunch of land work. That was a lot of fun running that thing. Yeah, I think I'd rather run a front end loader than a backhoe. I can't tag. I'm just using my phone. Our internet died. That's what I told them, Digger. I still don't understand. Digger, why won't they come out and fix it? It's not like, why you gotta wait till Monday? You pay for it. It's not like they're giving it to you. You should tell them, I pay my bill. You need to come out now and fix my internet. Put your foot down, Digger. 953 cat one time. What is a 953 cat? What is that? Oh, it's a front loader dozer. Front loader dozer. We had a little tiny dozer at the farm. I think it was a case. It was a smaller one. It wasn't something big. Yeah, Digger, you should call him up and tell him you come out here right now. Have Ron call him and tell him. Did everyone see Stretch's post about his experience at the Battle of Gettysburg? No, I didn't see that. Was it pretty good, Digger? Digger, what you have for tea? Yeah, Ron called them already. Digger, have you heard of a killdozer? It was great. He was right in the thick of the battle. Ah, no kidding. Did he get shot? Did he get shot, Digger? The tea tonight we celebrated the 4th of July by having KFC. Yeah, nothing says 4th of July like KFC, Digger. A cat 797. What is that? No, he wasn't hurt at all. No, thank God. Eddie, what time's the fireworks show? That's a big gun? Is it a big gun? Cat 797? Are you telling stories, Jimmy? What you have to do with this cat 797? I don't trust much he has to say at Blue 87. Cat 797. Let's see what this thing is. Oh, Jesus, Jimmy, you didn't drive one of them. It's a big gun. It's like a big gun. He didn't drive that Blue 87. Come on, Jimmy. Jimmy, I want to see pictures of you driving it or some capacity. 9:30. Man, that's like past my bedtime. There's a quarry south of Harrison. You swear to God, cross your heart, hope to die, stick a needle in your eye. Did you take it through the drive-through? Yeah, he took it through the drive-through at Dunkin' Donuts. That's the biggest truck Cat builds, huh? Really? Pooped your pants and all that. What did you do? Break into the quarry and you just took the truck for a joyride? I saw the story, Nathan. The bulldozer guy had enough of being bull. Here, a farmer was sick of being ripped off by the council, so he covered the town hall in cow shit. How'd he do that? With his manure spreader? What'd they do to him, Digger? That's funny. Got any pictures of it? They were hiring, and I was debating on staying with Bass Pro or doing something different. Oh, so you went over, checked it out? They said, let's see what you got. Take it for a ride, son. Well, I think he's telling the truth, Nancy. I don't know. He just told me he would stick a needle in his eye. I've heard a story on YouTube where a farmer was getting sick of people parking in his fields. Yeah, I saw something somewhere where I guess it was in the UK. Bunch of people were parking in the farmer's field, and he just covered their cars with shit, cow shit. Went out there with his manure spreader and blew cow shit all over their cars. This is pretty good, pretty epic. You bet Jimmy had his fingers crossed behind his back? Yeah, he could have, Nancy. I don't know. I bet you the fine was nothing compared to the excitement and joy that he had by spreading cow shit all over the city hall. That would be glorious. I'd pay for that. Gladly find me. Yeah, there were pictures of it. Um, Pictures of the cars covered with cow shit sitting in the field. So I know it was a true story. I mean, it wasn't made up. You've had a damn headache for the past 3 hours. I hope it goes away. But you know why, Eddie? Because you haven't had a beer all day. You need a beer. You're going through withdrawal, probably. Better have a beer, Eddie. Maybe you're dehydrated. One farmer plowed up his field when the cars parked illegally so they couldn't drive off. Yeah, that's another one. See? You need a beer, Eddie. Just have a beer. That's true, Eddie. And as I'm sure you know, manly men like us have to drag around our big units. Yeah, I'm sure, Jimmy. Yeah, it is interesting, Nathan, isn't it? How they think they can get away with things. So, Nathan, are you going to tell me about your 2102 and Big Boy trip? Revenge is sweet. I cooked a mean rib roast on, I don't know, what the hell is that word? On something today. I don't know what you cooked it on, but rib roast. I don't know if I've ever had a rib roast. What do you do with this rib roast? A pellet grill. Oh boy, it's a good thing Wigwag's not here. He'd be giving you hell for a pellet grill. Rib roast. What do you do with this thing? Oh, prime rib. I got you. Does it add good flavor to it? Pellet grill? I reckon you eat it, Jerry. I know, Digger. But like, what's it come from? Where does it look like? What's it look like? It's just prime rib. Yeah, prime rib's pretty good. I like the fat on it. I like the big, thick pieces of fat. So, what did you put barbecue sauce all over it, Blue 87? The train I was in, and then oh yes, I went to Nesquehoning first to take a ride. That was surprising. Was seeing the big boy for the first time, and I couldn't believe my eyes because I went past it at first, right next to the train I was in. Then everyone had to get off of the train. The big boy came in for the first time in Pittston. I love pork ribs. It's awesome. You never had a slice of prime rib? Yeah, I've had prime rib. I just don't recall it being called rib roast. I'm going to take a nap. All right, Eddie, have a good little nap. I took naps when I was in kindergarten. Hope you feel better. I know that anyone who brought a ticket to take a ride to go to those homes. So Nathan, was the big boy really cool to see in person? don't know. Might be a sinus headache from the AC. Yeah, it might be a sinus headache from the AC. You're a sinus headache, Nancy. Drink a bunch of water. You're funny, Jenny. Uh, it was really cool to see. I was surprised to see it at all. Well, they said you were going to be able to see it, Nathan. The big boy, that is. Oh, man. Blue 87, did you have to work today? Any more? Got to be in the cab with the conductor. Of the big boy? Oh, geez, I think I have a sinus infection. It's a holiday. What does that mean? You usually work on holidays. You guys really get holidays off? It's a holiday. Yeah. I'm ready to go to bed. Yeah, there's a video of it, Jimmy. Do I have to go find it? Jesus, can't find nothing. Just uh, just Google guy falling off the big boy. Guy falling off the big boy. Someone falls on it. It's the first thing that comes up, Jimmy. You didn't do too good of a job. There's a video of two two people almost getting hit by the train. This one dude standing in the middle of the tracks. Oh, this one dude's wow, stupid people. And they didn't get hit. Dumbasses. I'm perfectly fine with the big boy hitting some people. If you're that stupid, eh, you deserve to get hit. Yeah, but you gotta watch 50 minutes of this video to see this dude fall off the train. I don't know where it would be. But I did see video of it happening. There's probably a short out there somewhere. Let's see. Yeah. Um, I just saved you a bunch of work, Jimmy. You can see it here. You got to fast forward to Come on. 2501. You got to fast forward to 2501. And you see them starting to climb up it. It's a shame. But man, yeah, there's no way I'm climbing up that thing. No way. I don't care what they tell me. Jerry, what I think should be happening with the big boy if people are handicapped, no offense, they should have one of those lifts for construction so it can be fair for other people to get in the cab. Yeah, it would be nice, Nathan, but I think it would slow down a lot of problems. It would slow down. It just wouldn't work, Nathan. It's a good idea, but maybe if they did like a handicap hour or a handicap day or something where they let handicapped people get a lift up to see the inside. But then, like, it's not like it's meant to for somebody that has a handicap to walk around in there. It's not safe, Nathan. I don't think it's very safe. It's a good idea, but it's not safe. No rain digger, just hot and humid, dry as a bone here. She likes it that way, digger. She likes it dry, humid, and miserable. I'm sure it didn't help it was raining and the guy was wearing tennis shoes. Oh, really? Yeah, I'm sure it didn't help. But, like, I mean, like, I know my limitations. I'm just not, you got to know your limitations, Jenny. It's one thing, like, to climb up into, like, a normal engine. You got steps, like your house. You're, like, climbing straight up a ladder, like 90 degrees straight up. It's different, man. It's a shame. I wonder how he's doing. All that for a news story. He'd buy a ticket. Buy a ticket for what? Why was he climbing on the big boy? He was a reporter doing a story on it. And I guess they invited him in to go for a ride. Like, I have a friend that's a reporter up in Scranton, and he got the ride in it, did a story, got the ride in it. And yeah, Nancy, I'm not trying to correct you. I'm just saying my preference is I don't like it when it rains. Yeah, tell her, Nathan. Nathan, you don't like the rain? Sometimes I like the rain, as long as I'm not working in it. Yeah, Handicap Day could get sponsored by a company that makes bibs and helmets. Oh yeah, that's what they want. Bunch of handicapped people climbing into the train with bibs and helmets. Yeah, I'm sure. Yeah, I'm sure that would be wonderful. Jimmy, did you decide what you're going to have for dinner? Nathan, what are you having for dinner? You going to have pizza? Nathan, I'll tell you, you made a pretty nice pizza that time you sent me a picture of it. It was a nice pizza. Was it pretty good? Going to have a slice of pizza that I made. You made it like the last time? Nathan sent me a video of him making pizza. It's pretty good. I've never quite seen somebody make pizza like that, but it turned out pretty nice. Nathan, maybe you should open up a pizza shop. Nathan, you could call it On the Spectrum Pizza. That's pretty good. On the Spectrum Pizza, Nathan. That's brilliant. It's stuck to the pan. Well, you know what you got to do? Put a little oil down on the pan, Nathan. Put a little oil on the pan so it doesn't stick. On the Spectrum Pizza. Isn't that good? That'd be a good name for a pizza place. I think you could make pizza. Yeah, olive oil, whatever kind of oil you got. Whatever you got. I mean, whatever you got in the house. If you got butter, put butter down there. If you got oil, put oil down there. You got some bacon fat, put some bacon fat down there. Yeah, cornmeal too, but I doubt he has cornmeal though. Captured one in the backyard a few days ago. A pizza? You captured a pizza in the backyard? Chicken rice and veggies for me. Chicken rice and veggies? I mean chicken, comma, rice and veggies, right? I gotta tell the school teacher how to talk. Yeah, he doesn't know what cornmeal is, Jenny. Oil. That's why I said oil, Jenny. Why was there a pizza in your backyard? I don't know. We're trying to get to the bottom of this. You always make your dough out of a dash of flour. Spoonful of medicine. What's that? What's that song? A spoonful of something makes the world go round. Do, do, do. You know that song. Coma. Cornmeal, is that corn flour? No, it's one grade less than corn flour. Corn flour is like sifted, like it's finer. Cornmeal is more coarse. Yeah, see what Jenny said. Cornmeal is coarser. Cornmeal is corn flour after it gets turned into flour. Cornmeal gets turned into flour. Cornmeal is not corn flour. It's not. Can't you turn cornmeal into corn flour? You used to make pizza when you were 18. Well, you can still make it at your age. You can make corn bread out of cornmeal, but you can't make corn flour out of cornmeal. You gonna make some corn bread tomorrow? Why wait till tomorrow? It's only 6 o'clock. You can make some now. I mean, like at a pizza place for a job. Man, that might not be a bad deal. It might be a lot better than working in that forklift thing. Maybe you could make a pizza place too. What could your what could your pizza place be called? Scale model pizza. Yeah, scale model pizza. Hey, Rick Bailey, HBD. What does that mean? Corn dogs are good. Can you make uh, can you make corn dogs out of cornmeal? Jerry, are you going to make a pizza just like I showed you in that video? Nah, Nathan. Happy birthday day? Oh, okay. Happy birthday. Happy birthday day. Terry, in my opinion, I think I should have a train carry the pizza by train by models and give it to the customers. Well, yeah, Nathan, you could have a like a G scale train, right? And the train would come out of the pizza place, out of the back where you're making the pizza, right? Off of the oven and onto the train, and they bring it out to the customers. Comes to their table on a train, and it stops right at their table, and they can take the pizza off. You can make cornmeal into no, no, Nathan, no. What's up, Rick Bailey? What are you doing? Going to go see fireworks? Did you have a hot dog today? Because it's too hot to bake? Well, what makes you think tomorrow is going to be any cooler? Is it going to be that much cooler? I don't think so, Nancy. Especially if your house is like 80 degrees inside right now. Yeah, I don't see how it's going to get much cooler in less than 24 hours unless you open all your windows. John F. made us some burgers and dogs. John F. Who's John F.? There are a few trains up in northern Wisconsin where you can eat pizza on the train. Yeah, I think there's one down on Cape May Seashore line does a pizza train. I don't know what it's like. Fireworks later, Clifton Heights. Yes, tomorrow is cooler in the 70s. Yeah, but it's not going to be that much cooler in your house, Nancy. Like I said, if your house is 80 degrees inside, just because it's 70 out doesn't mean it's going to be 70 inside your house. It's still going to retain all the heat. So it's going to be just as hot in your house tomorrow as it is today. Maybe a little cooler. John Foltz. Okay. Sorry, my dad does make decals for Amtrak, but Amtrak is not good commuter for expensive. But KFC. Yeah, KFC is really American, Digger. You could have just said you had burgers, Digger. That's more American than KFC. Could have said I had burgers and apple pie. There are, according to the Google machines, several restaurants that incorporate model trains that deliver meals. Yeah, there are quite a few that do that. You got windows, duh. Yeah, but you know what's going to happen? You're going to open the windows, and you know what's going to come in? Flies. Tons of flies, Nancy. Yo, Tam Man, what's up? Happy 4th to you. You going to the beach to see fireworks tonight? Got 20 windows, and I can open them. Don't you have that bubble wrap on your windows though? Do you have hot dogs there, Digger? Digger, I think McDonald's is American based. KFC, I thought was actually American from Kentucky. Oh, it is American from Kentucky, but it's not the first thing I think of when I'm thinking about American food. Like KFC doesn't come to mind. Hot dogs, apple pie, maybe. Hamburgers and apple pie. You take the bubble wrap off after the heat wave. Oh, Nancy, you are special. Just had Chinese food. Yeah, nothing says 4th of July like Chinese food. What did you have? Yeah, that's a good 4th of July food. Chinese food. Come on, Tam Man. Chinese food. Oh, man. Did you have chicken wings? 2 egg rolls and wonton soup. Nice. Nothing says American 4th of July like 2 egg rolls and wonton soup. Should have had the General's chicken. We can get hot dogs, but I'm not but not corn dogs. Well, Digger, you just make your own corn dogs. You can get the hot dogs, and then you just dip your hot dogs in corn batter, like cornmeal batter, like make up some cornbread or something. Ron says she was going to make some cornbread. You just dip them in that stuff, Digger. Put them in the air fryer. Real food later? What's real food? What, egg rolls and wonton soup aren't real food? Real, real food. Digger, do you make your own hot dogs from scratch? I think he does, Nathan. Do you have fairs there like we have, Digger? They always have good corn dogs at the fair. I'm going to say no. I don't think they have fairs like we do. Just wanted to wish you all a happy 4th. All right, Tam Man, have a happy 4th. Stay safe tonight. If you're going out to the fireworks, be careful. Don't get too close. Don't blow up. We got the Big E in somewhere. Big deal. Lots of food. Do you go, Nancy? Figure it sounds like that's a special treat. Is that true? What did he say? No, Nathan. We don't usually have hot dogs here. Uh, big things coming from Tanland. Okay, well, stay tuned. See these big things. We have the traveling fun fairs usually around Easter time, but they sell ordinary outdoors and candy floss. You call it cotton candy. Why do you have them only around Easter time? What about the summertime? Used to go, not anymore. Too many. I should have guessed it. Too many people. Yeah, but they got all that food though, Nancy. But yeah, people suck. People take the fun out of everything. Nancy, how would you feel tomorrow if you woke up? You woke up, Nancy, and it was just you. Everybody on Earth vanished. What would you do? Everybody vanished. It's just you. You and Buddy. That's it. Nobody else. She'd go to the Big E, but nobody would be there. She couldn't get no food. She couldn't go for no rides. She'd probably run out of gas because nobody would pump her gas. They couldn't make electricity because there's nobody making electricity. I don't know. What's the Omega woman? What's the Omega woman? You got amusement parks over there, Digger? I didn't know that. Wow. I didn't think you folks over there were into amusements. You never saw the Omega Man? No, no. What is that, like a vitamin? No. Uh-uh. Never seen it. Nancy's still pondering how beautiful it would be if nobody was left. I saw a movie like that called The Wall. German Taiwan. A girl stuck alone with her big dog in some kind of dome. That could be you, Nancy. Charlton Heston, last guy alive on Earth. Oh, really? So this was a real movie? A Mega Man? No kidding. When was that made? Let's see. Let's Google this. Omega Man, 1971. Man, there's a whole lot of nobodies in this movie. Holy cow. There's like not one name that I recognize other than Charlton Heston. That must have been before he was famous. Huh. Yeah, doesn't sound like that's something I watch. She was at a cabin in the German woods. Her friends went to town, never came back. She went walking to find them and ran into an invisible glass she couldn't go past. Ooh, like a force field. Hmm. Digger, how do you go to train shows? Is that a riddle, Nathan? How do you go to train shows? By the train. Wrong answer, Digger. It's by the train. Oh, man. So I found this program that lets you take a picture and turn it into a 3D print. So I went to looking, got some pictures of some sacks of grain. I put them through this little program. Boom, spit out my little uh, G code, put it in my printer. I came up with a mega sized grain sack. It's gigantic. This is how big it is. You can't really see, but here's my finger. It's almost an inch long. It's gigantic. And I sized it. I thought I sized it to be smaller, but I must have had a decimal point off or something. Looks like a pillow. Yeah, kind of. Kind of looks like a pillow, but it's a grain sack. Yeah, I guess it could be a pillow too. Grain sacks are kind of like pillows. Imagine if you went anywhere in the world and 3D scanned anything you find on Google Maps. Yeah, one time you will be able to do that. Time for me to sign off. A good night, Jenny. Thanks for stopping by. Have a good night. Yeah, so it's a little too big. And I tried making it smaller, and I did. It's just too small that it really won't stick to my bed. That's it. You can't even say it. Right? I can't even hold it. Right? That's it smaller. Right? But it's so small it won't stick to the bed. It's so damn tiny. So it's not really suitable to do this with filament. That's why I ordered a resin printer. No, I didn't order a resin printer. It could be made into a roadside advertisement sign for the grain company, Jerry. Oh wow, that's a splendid idea, Digger. How did you think of that? You're like a genius. You're like a genius, Digger. I didn't order a resin printer Blue 87 yet. I should get one. Yeah, maybe. I'll see. If you went to sell some of those, my Barbie mansion arrived with lots of missing pieces or sold separately items. Barbie needs a pillow. No, this would be. I don't know. This would probably be a little big for Barbie though. How big is Barbie? Man, I'll print you one if you want. I don't even know if I think I got rid of this file. I think I got rid of this file, Jimmy. But I could try to print you another one. Dude, that guy Mike from FNM makes incredible detailed tiny parts. Yeah, but he designs them. I have no designing skills. He designs them. You know, I don't know how he does that truck. I guess he. I don't know how he would have did that truck. How he designed that truck. Maybe he scanned it. Maybe has a scanner and scans them. He scans you know, a model, like a bigger model, and reduces it. I don't know. It's got to be able to, have some type of designing skills to do that shit. It's not me, Blue 87. I'm not that good. Get on Tinkercad, Jerry, and practice designing. If I'm going to waste my time learning something, I'm going to learn something better than Tinkercad. Like Cosmin knows Fusion. He says it's a little bit more learning curve, but it can't be that much more than Tinkercad. And if I'm going to invest time into something, uh, and usually like people that do Tinkercad go to Fusion next. So if I'm going to invest time into something, I'm just going to jump into Fusion and do that. My Barbies are 1.6 scale. Oh, this is perfect then. This is perfect. Yeah, but again, like I could just invest that couple hours into Fusion and be one step ahead of the game, and then just keep figuring that out. Yeah, I mean Tinkercad's fine, but I'm past Tinkercad, Digger. Past Tinkercad. Tinkercad. It's for Tinker Bells. The only thing is, I don't know what resin printer I would get. What's the best resin printer out there right now? Let's ask the Google Pants. Elgato Saturn 4 Ultra, 16K resolution screen, AI assisted monitoring, eliminate. See though, but it's probably I'd have to like do some researching. Best for speed and performance, Anycubic Phantom or Photon Mono 7. Uh, Best for beginners on small part projects. Oh, we got to Mars 5 Ultra. Best for miniatures. Frozone Sonic Mini 8K S. What's miniatures? Define miniatures. Best for professional and business use. Forum Labs Forum 4. Starting at around $3,500. Yeah, I don't know. Who knows? The only thing is, I don't know where I would put it. Jerry, I think you should try Blender. It's a 3D software you can use just like Tinkercad, but it's far more advanced and far more complicated, and you can do automation moves. Do you use Blender? Do you use Blender, Nathan? If I was 20 years younger, I would dive into the resin printing deal. Why you got to be 20 years younger? Man, you keep putting a lot of age stipulations on the things that you're doing, man. Why 20 years younger? What does that have to do with anything? Are you too old now? Digger has a resin printer. I'm sure he's older than you. Miniatures means smaller than regular size, Jerry. That tells me an awful lot. Smaller than regular size. What's regular sized? What's regular size, Digger? Listen, Blue 87, if I could figure that thing out back there at my age, I think you could deal with a printer. Why don't you just get one, dude? You don't need a fancy one. You don't need an expensive one. I think this Google machine said uh, the best is it uh, best for beginners and small projects. That's small projects. I mean, uh, the Elgato Mars 5 Ultra retails around 269. Compact Powerhouse is the easiest entry point into resin printing. It comes with a tilt vat, auto leveling, and produces incredible detail on a small footprint. That sounds like a good deal. And in all reality, I don't need something big. It's not like I'm going to be printing anything big for with resin. It would just be small things, like little tiny detail things, like grain sacks, things like that. I'm not going to print, something large with it. I think you should get one, Blue 87. I am not going all in on all the designing parts, the printer, the alcohol wash station. I'd rather just buy quality parts from others like Mike. Yeah, but you don't need the wash station. Digger doesn't have a wash station. He uses water washable resin. He doesn't have a curer. He has a blue light to cure them. I don't think you need to get all that fancy shit to do it. Digger doesn't have it. He cures them with a $2.50 Timu blue light. He washes them in the sink. Yeah, you can cure them with normal sunlight, but it just takes longer, I think. It's not about age. I've been into modeling and casting and crap for years. I've mountains of tools, equipment, and stuff I'll never use now. I don't need more. Yeah, this is true. You don't need more. You pretty much can make whatever you need to make with the tools that you got. Like, why would you want to 3D print something when you can make it out of metal? You can make anything you need now. You do. So I don't see why, like, other than like, you know, a shell, a cab, or something like that. But you can make all the other parts. Yeah, Digger uses a blue light. Yeah, but I don't know. My thing is, I don't know where I would put it. That's the thing. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's easy to print a bunch of air horns at once, then sit there whittling them out of metal. But they look a lot better in metal than Blue 87. Jerry, what if you try to sell your printer and replace it with a resin printer? Would that work? No, Nathan, because I like my printer. I like my printer because I do print bigger things. I don't just print stuff for my layout. I print other stuff. So no, I like my printer. I think old people across the world should protest outside of Blue's house and pour Geritol in his pool. That's a good idea, Jimmy. You got anything you're building now, Blue 87? What are you building? Anything? You going to get that, what is that, a W900 that F&M is doing now? The W900 he has is nice. Hey, boy. What time is it? 6:43. Digger, did you read your granddaughter a bedtime story? Maybe that's why Digger wasn't here earlier. He was reading his granddaughter a bedtime story because he has no internet. So she couldn't watch her tablet and go to bed. What did you read her? The Three Bears? Goldilocks? You read her Little Red Riding Hood. Nice. It's hard to find time. I've been working on the Mac. I already had the W900. Yeah, well, you work every day. Today you had off. You could have worked on something today. Did you have to work tomorrow in Blue 87? 6:45. It's kind of like past your bedtime, isn't it? If you got to work. She loves storybooks, Nathan. Yeah, she loves them. What's your favorite one so far, Digger? Does she have one that she wants you to read over and over again? I wonder, and this is probably far fetched, but Reader Thomas the Train. Yeah, Reader Thomas the Train, Digger. That would be good. Man, I went to bed early last night. I got up at 4:30 this morning. Tried to go back to bed, but it was like, this ain't working. So I just got up. What did I get up and start doing? Made coffee. I don't know if I started 3D printing it. 5 o'clock, 5:30, 6 o'clock this morning. Started 3D printing some stuff. Worked on my building. Made a couple videos. Uh, Went out into the garden early in the morning. It was nice this morning. It wasn't hot. I mean, it was hot, but it wasn't bad. Not too much humidity, so it wasn't too bad. Ready for bed. I have been today a little. I have to do online something refresher as well this weekend. Haswapper. Haswapper? Sounds like a German thing. Sounds like a sandwich. Haswapper. Is that like a hazmat? Haswapper. Hazardous waste operations and emergency response. Refers to a set of OSHA guidelines. Oh, Jesus. Once the government gets involved in shit, what do you have to do? A 40-hour HAZWOPER, a 24-hour HAZWOPER, an 8-hour refresher, or an 8-hour supervisor? Oh, Jesus. Jesus, take the wheel. Designed for workers who visit contaminated sites occasionally, less than 30 days per year. OSHA mandates that both 40-hour and 24-hour certified workers complete an 8-hour refresher course annually to maintain their active certification. 40-hour is workers regularly exposed to hazardous substances at or above permissible exposure limits, PELs. PELs, permissible exposure limits, who work directly with dangerous waste or wear heavy personal protective equipment, PPE, for more than 30 days a year. Holy crap. Permissible exposure limit. Speaking of that, I think I've had my permissible exposure limit of you guys. Permissible exposure limit. That's a good one. You know, some lawyer somewhere wrote that bullshit. Me too, Digger. Haswapper. Haswooper. Sounds like a German thing or, yeah, some bird. Oh, jeez. I got to write that down because you know I'm going to be using it more often. Where'd it go? I got rid of it. Permissible exposure limits. I got to write it down somewhere. Permissible exposure limits. PELs. Oh, that's a good one. Thanks, Blue87, for uh, ever expanding my vocabulary. I need a PEL song. Need a PEL song? Yeah, maybe. Yeah, make me a PEL song, Jimmy. You know, I've reached my permissive exposure limit with you. I wonder why nobody's wrote a country song about that. Yeah, do what you can do, Jimmy. Catchy lyrics, nothing to do with the trains or nothing, Maybe just sing about your wife. IDLH is a good one too. I don't live in hell. IDLH stands for immediately dangerous to your life or health. Why would you even get into that situation? Why would you get into that situation? Nah, that doesn't sound as good as personal exposure limits. Immediately dangerous to your life or health. I'll tell you, man, these lawyers, they got nothing better to do. Why would you even want to work in a place like that? You couldn't give me enough money. National Institute of Occupational Safety and Health. You couldn't give me enough money. It's not enough money in the world. Anyway, I've reached my PEO. Everybody have a nice rest of your 4th of July. If you're going to go watch some fireworks, do it at a safe distance. Don't get into a IDLH situation. All right? Stay clear. Don't blow yourselves up. Have a good night, everybody. Maybe I'll see you tomorrow. Good night.